Hello everybody, this is TacoBay 07. What is going on? This video that I'm doing, I think it's something fun. I've always wanted to do it, but didn't know how to until I went onto BuzzFeed and I saw a little fun Q&A here called 23 Things You Should Never Say to a Floridian. Now, I'm not going to answer the 23 because there's some here that don't make sense. But first off, let me just say, I know a lot of people of Florida might see this. Let me just say I am from Florida, and I'm going to try to answer some of these as best as I can. If you're from Florida and you want to correct me in something, or you want to add something to it or something, just feel free down below in the comments. But I think this is very fun because ever since I was a kid, if I watch a cartoon that's something based on Florida, like a theme or something, it's always the same thing. They either show beaches or something like that, and there's a lot of people that on TV that make fun of Florida as well and stuff, which I find it funny. So here we go. I'm going to answer some of these. I'm gonna say the question first, and then I'm going to give my answer to what I think. Okay, this question, a lot of people ask this. The first question, what it is, it's, oh, are you from Miami? Whenever I go, the first time I've ever been to Las Vegas, or when I used to go to California, visit California, people always used to come to me saying, oh, where are you from? I go, oh, I'm from Florida. Right away, they answer back, oh, you're from Miami? Is that whenever somebody that's not from here, when they hear Florida, they either think of two places, either Orlando, which has the theme parks, Disney, SeaWorld, Busch Gardens, Universal, or they mention Miami because of the beaches and everything like that. Sorry about that. That's my tablet. Then lower the volume, and it's going to keep going. It's going to keep going. And another thing that I find interesting, if you Google Florida and you look at the photos, it's always the same pictures. It's either shows Miami Beach or South Beach, or it shows a theme park, either in Orlando. And it doesn't really, those are the same pictures that they repeat all the time. So just to let you guys know, Florida, there are different places in Florida, not only Miami, not only Orlando, a lot of different places that are great that I've visited. So just look it up so you guys can see all the different places here in Florida. There's always people that ask, oh, so do you live on the beach? And as I said before, when you look up pictures of Florida, you see beaches, stuff like that. Even movies, like if those of you have seen movies like Bad Boys or shows like Miami Vice or anything based, the TV show Burn Notice, it's always the same scene, either by the beach or somewhere by the beach. I live here in Miami. I do not live by the beach. I live in a normal neighborhood. There's stores, there's different shops like everybody else has. There's different houses. I'm maybe 45 minutes away from a beach. Just to let you guys know, a lot of people say that oh, you don't live by the beach or anything. No, I don't live by the beach. There are other places in Florida that are other than beaches. So yeah. Are there alligators in your backyard? That's very funny. I have had a lot of people that ask me that, and family members and people that I know that are not from here. People always ask, are there alligators in your backyard? I've lived here all my life. I was born here in Miami, and to tell you the truth, you guys, I've never seen an alligator. I've lived in different homes, different apartments and stuff, and I've never seen an alligator. Never. There are canals in some places where I've lived, and there are signs that you see, warning gator crossing, this and that, but I've never seen one. And I live here. I've never seen one, and I'm not saying that people don't see them because there is another YouTuber. A lot of you guys might know who it is. I'm not gonna be a name dropper as I always am, but he lives in Sarasota. That's a hint right there. If you know what YouTuber I'm talking about, a vlogger, not a gamer. And the other day he mentioned that he saw an alligator bathing in the canal where he lives. So, to tell you the truth, I'm not speaking for everybody in Florida, but for me, as I said, I've lived here all my life, and I've never seen an alligator in a yard or in a pool or anything. The only place where I've seen alligators is either when I go to the zoo or when I go to the Everglades. And the Everglades is about the same as the beach, about 45 minutes away from where I live. So yeah, there you go. All right, next question. Oh, classy, Grandma. Classy. Next question, it's a little bit based on this. Florida's just full of old people, right? I know a lot of you see TV shows and stuff, and there's an old person wherever they live that they say, oh, I'm going to retire and go to Florida and stuff like that. Yeah, there are old people here, but I think pretty much the same as everywhere else. You know, it's not like I go out and everybody's an old person. You know, there are people that come to retire here, but it's kind of like the same. There's a mix of kids, adults, old people, young people. It's just a thing that you see on TV saying, "Oh, I'm going to retire and go to Florida." It's just that we see on TV. So, are there a lot of old people? Yeah, but pretty much the same as everywhere else. You're lucky it's so hot all the time. I guess that's fine. Okay. It's sort of the same when I see somebody on YouTube that I know that lives where there's snow. I technically say the same thing to them, but opposite. I say, "Oh, it must be so cool being where it's snowing," and that probably pisses people off. And yes, it's hot here. It's good if you go to the beach all the time. But there are some times that it is extremely hot. It was very hot today, around the 80s, almost 90 today here. And there's sometimes that it gets even hotter, and I just want to be inside in the air conditioner or in a tub of ice. It's cool. Some of the times that's hot, but I rather cooler weather. And sometimes it's just hot that there's not even, you don't feel any air outside, that you could go outside, all air. It's just very, very hot sometimes. I'm jealous. The humidity probably doesn't even bother you. I don't know who would ask that. It is so humid here, in Miami. I don't know where. I'm sure everywhere else in Florida, but it is so humid that sometimes I wake up in the morning, I take a shower, shampoo, conditioner, soap. I use everything. I get out of the shower, blow dry my hair, comb my hair, that everything looks okay. And as soon as you step outside, right away the hair goes poof. That's one reason why I'm wearing this right now. I need to get a haircut, but it's so damn humid here. And another thing that's bad about humidity, let me make an example. Like my father, he has problems with his knees. He has a lot of pain and stuff like that. So do my mother and a lot of people. What's funny is last year my father had to go on a trip to Seattle, Washington. One thing, my dad has a hard time climbing stairs because of his legs, the pain in his legs. And so he had to go on a trip to Seattle, Washington last year. He went to Seattle and he called to say that there was no humidity over there, that he had no pain whatsoever. He was able to run up, and not run, but go up the stairs fine, go up and down the stairs. And he says it was great when he went over there. It was not humid. So that's one thing. Humidity also causes pain as well. I have a niece that she's still in elementary school. She says that she has back pains and stuff like that. I have a cousin that he plays baseball, and he's in shape, and stuff, but he says he has pain and stuff. And when he travels to different places where there's no humidity, he doesn't have the pain. So that's one thing. Humidity messes up the hair, makes you sweat and stuff, but somehow it causes pain as well. So I don't know. I would have to check that next time I travel, if there's some place that's not humid. And another thing that's bad about humidity, as I said, if you take a shower and you smell good and stuff, and as soon as I step outside, if I have to go throw out the garbage for a second or get something in the car, when I come back in, I am sweating extremely because of the humidity, and it starts to smell again, and I'm like, damn it. And that's why I always have to like travel with like with something to, you know, spray me down and stuff. So no, I hate the humidity. I hate it with a passion. I completely agree that a lot of people say stop complaining that it's below 40 degrees. You've never experienced real snow. I completely agree, you guys. And to me, sorry to say, I learned that this year, because I follow a lot of people, a lot of vloggers and gamers that live where it snows. In case you don't know, here in Miami, it does not snow at all. But it did get cold here. It went down to the 40s, to the 30s, and I know where you live, where it snows. You're thinking that's nothing. That's summer for us, or something like that. But I completely agree. I know now not to complain if it ever gets cold here in Miami, to say, oh, it's freezing. And because I feel bad. There's a lot of people, vloggers, that do videos that I see them going to work and they have the camera, and you have to get something to like scrape the ice off the windshield of your car. You have to shovel tons of snow out of your driveway to just drive out, and that must be horrible. One day I would love to visit someplace where it snows to experience it, but you know, for me, I apologize. You know, if you ever see somebody in Florida say, "Oh, it's cold today," and you guys just get upset. So, for me, if you're anywhere where it's snowing, I know it's snowing still in a lot of places. I'm sending warmth your way. I know that really doesn't work, but you know, I love you guys, and so yeah, I'm sending warmth your way. All right, this is the last one I'm going to do. That a lot of people have asked me. They always say, "Oh, I bet you go to Disney parks every weekend. It must be nice." For me, I live for, like, if I were to drive to Disney now or any other theme park like Universal or something, it's like a 4-hour drive for me. But no, I don't go every weekend to the parks. I haven't been to any Disney or anything since last year in March. I wish I can go every weekend, but the thing is, the money, it's very expensive, especially the drive that you have to pay gas, you have to pay the tolls, you have to pay for the hotel that you're going to stay at, and then pay for the parks. But I wish I can go every weekend, but I don't. And even if I lived over there, I don't think I could go every weekend either. I could see it from afar, but you know, I won't be able to see it every weekend. So that's it, you guys. If there's anything you would like to ask about Florida, I'll try my best to answer them, or anything you would like to know. And if you live in Florida, if there's something you know, I missed out, or something that you want to add to it, feel free. So I think this was kind of fun. I hope you guys enjoyed this. And one thing that I'm working on right now, I've said this before, I'm working on a new trailer for my channel. It's been taking me a while to do it. It's not a big deal. Don't, you know, think it's good special effects or anything like that, but it's gonna be pretty cool. I'm working on a new trailer, and I know you guys haven't seen an intro of mine for a while. I'm working on that as well, a new intro. And I'm also working on this. I might bring it out this week if I'm done. Last weekend, I met somebody here on YouTube. Very cool guy. and he does these sort of things. You guys might know who it is. I've mentioned him already, and I decided to like look up certain places here, places that are known to be haunted, and I'll explain all of that. I know a lot of you are saying, "Oh, Taco, you believe in ghosts?" Oh man, and I know a lot of you are saying, "Oh, you believe in ghosts? That's so cool." And I'll explain all of that in the next video. I don't want to get into it now, but I went to 2 locations that are known to be haunted, and I'm not showing them to like freak people out. I think it's 2 locations. I love the view of these places. You know, it's not only the ghost stories, but you know, it's 2 places that are beautiful. And there is a 3rd place I will be going to that I'm going to show in the video as well. That it's a beautiful plantation that I'm going to go. It's a park now, and it has its ghost stories. And the only thing I can say about that place is that it was built on an Indian burial ground, and I think the bodies are still there. So just think up your horror movies and think of what might happen there. But I'm going to go there soon, so I'll explain all of that in the next video. And thank you for watching, you guys. I hope this wasn't very long. And if you haven't already, my outro is going to say it already, but well, my outro will say it. So I'll leave you guys here. Thank you for watching. Again, if you have any questions about Florida, let me know, and I'll see you all next time, my friends. Hasta la BYE BYE. Oh, wrong one. No. Oh, there we go. Hey everybody, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you haven't already, please subscribe. Click on Tico right there. It'll take you right over there. And if you want to see my last video, please click on Nacho. He's down here. And over here where Chula is, those are all social medias I'm a part of right there. If you want to follow me in any of those, it's down in the description down below. So I'll see you all next time. As it says up there, hasta la BYE BYE, my friends.